All right, so today we're taking a deep dive into the world of New Orleans hotels.
Oh, yeah, I love New Orleans.
Me too.
Yeah.
We're basing this on a video that we got ranking the top 5 best hotels in the city.
Okay.
We're going to break them down one by one and see what makes each one special.
Sounds fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, let's kick things off with number 5 on the list. The Ritz-Carlton.
Ah, the Ritz.
Yeah, so this one's right in the French Quarter, which, I mean, I think a lot of people know is like the heart of New Orleans.
You're right. Yeah, the oldest neighborhood.
Exactly. But here's the thing. The Ritz-Carlton itself is not actually a historic building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually like this 1960s office tower that they renovated and turned into this like super luxurious.
Oh, wow, so they kind of
Really?
repurposed it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's pretty cool because they managed to like bring in all these elements of, New Orleans architecture and design into the decor.
Oh, nice. So it still has that New Orleans feel.
Yeah, it's a really cool blend of like the old and the new.
Very.
And, if you're looking for that like classic New Orleans treat, their cafe is actually known for some really amazing beignets.
Oh, beignets. I love beignets.
Who doesn't? All right, so moving on to number 4, we have the Four Seasons Hotel.
Oh.
Now, this one's right on the Mississippi River, so, you got those beautiful views.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And what's really interesting about this one is that it's got like this really contemporary design. It's kind of like a departure from that like more traditional, kind of ornate style that you think of when you think of New Orleans.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But it still really works. It's got that modern aesthetic,
Right.
which, might appeal to like a different kind of traveler.
Absolutely.
And speaking of appealing, it's got a stunning rooftop pool.
Oh, wow.
And they've got some really acclaimed restaurants, including one by the chef Alon Shaya. You know him.
I heard the name. Yeah.
He's like super well known for his modern Israeli cuisine.
Interesting. So it's like a fusion of different culinary influences?
Exactly. All right, so for number 3 on our list, we have Windsor Court.
Windsor Court.
Yeah, this one's all about elegance.
Oh, okay.
It's got this like British-inspired decor, It's almost like you're stepping into a fancy London hotel.
Really?
Yeah, and it's got that really sophisticated vibe. They even do afternoon tea service.
Wow, fancy.
But they still manage to incorporate touches of New Orleans charm,
Right, I got to keep it authentic.
Exactly. And for food, they've got the Grill Room, which is like this award-winning restaurant.
Oh, wow, an award-winning restaurant.
Yeah, so the AAA 4 Diamond Award.
That's pretty impressive.
And they focus on contemporary American cuisine, but with, some Louisiana influences.
Ah, so like a blend of cultures.
Okay, so now for a hotel that's like truly quintessentially New Orleans.
Okay, hit me.
We have to talk about number 2, Hotel Monteleone.
Hotel Monteleone, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, this one's a landmark.
Really?
And it's hosted tons of famous literary figures like Ernest Hemingway, Tennessee, Williams Truman Capote, like you name it.
Wow, so it's got like a literary history too.
Right, and of course there's the famous Carousel Bar, where you can have a drink while you're riding on a slowly revolving carousel.
Oh, I've heard about that place.
It's been a New Orleans institution since like 1949.
Yeah, it's iconic.
But, it's not all like hustle and bustle.
Oh.
The hotel's also got a rooftop pool and like this really luxurious spa.
So there's like a quieter side to it too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the best of both worlds,
Interesting.
All right, so are you ready for the number 1 pick?
I am. Let's hear it.
Okay, drum roll, please. It is the Roosevelt New Orleans.
Oh, the Roosevelt. I think I've seen pictures.
Yeah, this one's all about history and grandeur.
Yeah.
It originally opened in 1893 as the Grunewald.
Wow, 1893. That's going way back.
Yeah, and it quickly became like the social hub for New Orleans' elite. And then after a major renovation in the 1920s, it was renamed the Roosevelt.
Ah, in honor of Theodore Roosevelt.
Exactly. So, what's really interesting to me is that all these hotels, they're so different.
Right.
They all have their own unique style and their own offerings.
Yeah, that's true.
But they all like tap into the essence of New Orleans in some way.
Right.
They're not just places to sleep. They really give you an experience.
I agree. It's like they understand that travelers are looking for more than just a bed.
Exactly.
They want to feel connected to the city, to its culture and history.
Yeah, and I think it really makes you think about how important choosing the right hotel is.
Right.
It can really like enhance your whole trip. So, if you're planning a trip to New Orleans,
Yeah.
think about what kind of experience you're looking for.
Yeah.
Do you want to step back in time? Do you want to like embrace that modern luxury? Or do you want something in between?
Right. There's so many options.
These hotels really offer a lot of choices.
They do.
Well, I hope this deep dive has given everyone a little taste of what New Orleans hotels have to offer.
Me too. I think it's a pretty fascinating world.
It is. All right, so before we go,
Yeah.
I want to leave everyone with a thought.
Okay.
You know, beyond the amenities, beyond like the rankings, what really makes a hotel stay memorable for you?
That's a good question.
Is it the sense of place? You know?
Yeah.
Is it the service, the people you meet, the unexpected encounters?
Yeah, it's often those little details that stick with you.
Right. So think about that. Let us know what you think.
I'm curious to hear what people come up with.
Me too. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
We'll catch you next time.
See you later. Bye.